Hello, class. Don't worry, I've got my cat with me today. Okay, Ollie. Oh, okay, he's gonna help out. Thank you, Oliver. Helper cat, we always call him. Oh, so we are here today to do lesson 12.5. 12.5, I usually do my bubble, but I've erased it. 12.5 is subtract, it's adding and subtracting. On a number line. I'm going to do pound sign so it's faster. I usually have this written out, but I didn't. So it's pretty basic. Today you're going to actually use graph paper. Really helps you in this case because you're going to do number lines, or you can use the uploaded worksheet that I gave you. It's teaching tool 14. So I'm just going to erase the title. Hopefully you guys don't mind. So yesterday, just a quick review, we did our boxes. We did our fraction strips, and I'm just going to break this up into 5 real quick. So we've got a very basic 5 bar here, and I'm going to be giving you an expression that we could show what we did yesterday on it. So today won't look quite like this. So let's have our expression here. And you guys remember on number line, when you're using a fraction strip and you're subtracting, you're using crossing out. So if we crossed out 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, whoops, we're left with 2 fifths. Okay? Oh dear, my thighs. Thank you, sir. Of course. So that's subtraction. You're actually taking away, eliminating. And you can see down here, 2/5, does that need to be simplified? No, it's at prime. So 2 is a prime and 5 is a prime, so we're good. Just as a quick note, you could also rewrite this problem so it looks like this: 5 subtract 3 over 5. And that's another way to see it, but we know it's 2/5. Okay, so number lines, what do they look like? Just a review with you. So number lines always start, with 0. Okay, that's where they always start. So if we were to represent that same expression on a number line, so as we're using the fraction bars, we'll use a number line. We would go, let's see, let me put our number down here. This is 5 fifths subtract 3 fifths. So we'll just space this out. Try to get as even as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down here we know this is 5 fifths. There it is. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, and all these could be represented with a 5 underneath. So that's what our number line would look like. So we start down here at 5 fifths. That's our starting point. And we're going to subtract 3 fifths. So we're going to hop like a frog. Whoop, 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 and we land on 2 fifths. So this is another way of looking at a number line with subtraction. Now if we were to go with addition, it's a little different. So let's come up with a really simple one that we could do together. Let's do 1/4 plus 3/4. Okay. So we've got 0 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not exactly even. Okay. So if we did 1/4, so here's 1/4. And we want to add 3/4 to it. So we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, what do we end up with? 4/4. And I was really glad to see you guys simplify this. Or 1 whole. So that's kind of adding, going in this direction. So just kind of remember subtracting, jumping backwards, adding, jumping forwards. Let's take a couple of examples. So you're going to be, they might provide you with a number line in your work. So like on guided practice, the first one, okay, it's going to, they're going to give you a number line that's broken into quarters. So it's a number line that starts with 0, 2, 3, 4, and then you could say it carries on, but we'll do 4/4 to represent 1 whole right here. Maybe to clean it up. Oh dear, you know what I just did? Oh, it's not a normal day if I didn't make a mistake, right? 1, 2, 3, there we go. 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. So if we did this number line. I'm going to use some different colors so you can see it. The first arrow is going to jump from the 0 to the 1/4. Okay. It's going to ask you to write an expression for this. What does that expression look like? Oh, these are going to fly away to us. Sorry. And then the next one is another arrow that's jumping to 3/4. Write an expression to show what is happening here. So the operation is going to be addition, correct? And of course we're going to be adding, and I'll just take it up here, we're going to add 1/4. Now a lot of people make this mistake. When they see 3/4, they say plus 3/4. But if you did that, 1 plus 3 is 4, then you'd be 4/4. Does the arrow go all the way to the end? No. So that's not the right expression right there. So we're going to add 1/4 plus, focus on this area right in here. That's 1, 2, plus 2/4. And if we add it up in the end, it should fall right here. So 1 plus 2 is 3 and 4. Are we here? Did we land on 3/4? Yes. So that's the expression that represents what we're seeing here. Let's go in the opposite direction. Let's try a subtraction number, which would be number 2. All right. Number 2 has a number line. Again, it starts with a 0, and it goes in increments all along here. The first denominator I see is a 10, so I'm going to just break this up into 10. See if I can do it evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's good. Close enough. And thank you, assistant.
Of course.
That's
my beauty.
Turkey, maybe. Okay, and there's going to be, let's see, I always find it easier to number them. They only provide you with 2 numbers in this number line, but I'm just going to go ahead and number them so I won't mess up, hopefully this time. Okay, when we get down to 10/10, we know that we've reached our goal. Here's what they did. Got different colored pen tops on all of my lids. So. All right, 7/10. So this is going to be represented over 10, just a reminder. And then they have the next one at 4/10. And the arrow jumps here. Okay. They want you to write an expression that represents the operation that's taking place right here. So let's do that. So we have 7/10 subtract, that's our operation. And this is tricky. Our answer really is a box right here. We want to figure out what's in that box. Equals 4/10. So the best way I look at this, I go, okay, well, what subtracted 7 will get me 4? Oh, okay, it's going to be 3/10. Let's check that out. Our mini frog hop. See?
You just performed algebra.
Yes, we did. Mini frog hop goes 1, 2, 3, and we land right here at 4/10. So you can see that within this area we have hopped 3 points backwards. Just take note of that. That's pretty much your lesson. Pretty easy. Have fun with it. Bye guys. Oh look, I still have my helper kitty. Isn't that right, Ollie?
Oliver, what do you want to say to the camera?
You feel like you're smarter yet? Oliver. Thanks, guys.